Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my March favorites and fails, where I share with you all my favorite makeup products as well as things that didn't work out. We have one fail this month. In addition to beauty, books, lifestyle, you name it, all the random stuff, I get to share with you other things than just makeup that I love, because I do have other interests. So I love my monthly favorites where I get to just share with you more about the stuff that I love. And if you're coming from my Sephora Rex video, my voice is hanging on by a thread because I've been sick, but today was the only day that I was able to film. When you're watching this, it's actually my birthday. So if you're watching on March 31st, today is my birthday. So thank you in advance for all the birthday love, because I know you will shower me with it, because you guys always do every single year. So thank you so much for all your comments and DMs. I am 39 years young and looking forward to my last year in my 30s, which I cannot even believe I'm saying, but I'm excited to go into my 40s. I'm not worried about it. It's a blessing that a lot of people don't get to experience, is aging, so I embrace it fully. I'm okay with aging over here as I'm hanging on to my youth with pigtails. Anyways, I have so much stuff to share with you guys. I'm so excited for this monthly favorites. They're always my favorite videos to film just because I get to share with you the random stuff too, but we have really good makeup, and I'm gonna start with something from MAC because I've been getting back into MAC like crazy, loving MAC again, which is what got me started on YouTube, started into makeup. I loved MAC, so if you found me from my MAC videos, let me know in my comment section. I would love to know, but I have been loving Gingerly Blush from MAC. And this is a beautiful matte blush. It's gonna be perfect, especially for the summer, but I feel like for spring too. If you like more of that sun-kissed burnt sort of blush that is a bronzy peachy pink sort of color, you will love Gingerly. Gingerly is one of those colors that I just feel like people would look at and be like, it looks blah in the pan, but it really transforms the complexion. It can kind of sculpt my face too, depending on how tan I am, and just is so flattering for my complexion, my hair color, and just overall a beautiful, beautiful blush that I highly recommend checking out. If you are a fan of Copper Tone, Melba, those sort of blushes, I feel like Gingerly is one of those classic blushes. This is Melba right here. You can see kind of the peachy brown quality that Gingerly has. It truly is a special blush that I feel like if you're a MAC lover or just that sort of tone of blush lover, you need to check out Gingerly, especially going into the warmer months. It's so beautiful. Then if you've been watching my channel this month, this will come as no surprise. It's the Rare Beauty Liquid Contour in Serene. It has been the best contour I've personally ever used. This has taken the place. Normally for me, I'm more of a bronze tour sort of person where I bronze contour the face, but this, I will actually take the steps to liquid contour because the finish, the formula, the color, everything about this is perfection. It gives a natural glow, which normally for contours, they're all matte. This one is thin and buildable, but gives a healthy looking natural glow to the skin. The color is stunning. It's not too cool where it makes me look ashy, but also definitely looks like a contour on my skin, whether I'm more fair or whether I have a self-tan going on. Right now I have no tan, and it has contoured my face, chiseled everything so nicely, and I just feel like my makeup has looking so much better lately because I've been taking the steps to contour my face. This has been a #1 product for me, and I recommended this in my Sephora Rex video, but if you need another reminder, you need to try this out. They have a bunch of different colors, but Serene is the best if you're similar to my skin tone, whether I'm more fair or I have a tan. Either or, Serene will work for you. And then we're moving into lips, which you already know about this. I discovered the Lise Watier lip glosses, and they're more of an oil-based gloss. These remind me of the Giorgio Armani glosses, which you know are my favorite glosses of all time. It's the same sort of formula. It has that slip to it, which I like. It has a more medium to sheer color. It's super glossy and very nourishing. It has the perfect amount of thickness where it lasts, but it's not too thick where it's sticky. It's not sheer where it disappears. It's literally perfection in a gloss. It's in the shade Lychee. I've worn this countless times already this month, but highly, highly recommend. And then YSL surprised me with a lip oil launch that's plumping. You already know I love a plumping gloss, but I love a lip oil formula. So this is the best of both worlds in these glosses. And surprisingly enough, I actually like this shade the most, which if I were to have purchased these on my own, I probably would have got number 2 or number 1. But number 44 has been my go-to color. It has a mauve undertone, which I feel like brings out the greens in my eyes. And I don't know why I steer clear of mauves a lot of the time, but I just feel like it's the most flattering color. I don't know, there's something about a mauve tone gloss for me right now that has just been my favorite. And this is also comfortable being an oil. It has that signature YSL smell, which we all love, but it has the plumping to it, which I wanted to mention how spicy these are, because that's been the most asked question, is how spicy these glosses are. So if I was just wearing these on their own without any sort of lip product underneath, it's a 7.5 out of 10 spice level for me. It's a ginger spice, it's not cinnamon or minty, and a 10 out of 10 is a Dr. Dennis Gross lip plumper. To me, that's a 10 out of 10 for spice factor. This is an average sort of spice factor to me personally, is a 7.5 in how I would rank it, but I barely feel it when I've applied it over a lip color. So if you're using this as a topper gloss, I don't find it that spicy to me. I find that happens with all lip plumping products, but on their own, with nothing underneath, it's a 7.5 in my opinion. So if you're curious about spice factor, it's a 7.5, but beautiful colors, high shine, they last on the lips because they're not too thick or too thin. It's just the perfect oil formula. Highly recommend checking those out. And then I also fell in love with the Merit Tubing Mascara. I've loved this for months now. This mascara gives me length, it gives me volume, it has the wear to it, it doesn't smudge, flake, smear, it doesn't do any of those bad things, and it's not impossible to remove. Because I was using my Clio Kill Lash, and as much as I love how that makes my lashes look, it is very, very difficult to remove. This, because it's a tubing mascara, it kind of coats your lashes, so when you're taking it off at night, it comes off in little tubes, so it's very easy to remove, but it's long wearing. So I love a tubing mascara. It just makes my lashes look better than they actually are. I want to try out every tubing mascara now because I've truly fallen in love with a tubing mascara. So this has been my favorite currently, though I will be picking up more during the Sephora sale to test out. And since my fail is in the makeup category, let's just mention that right now. And I know this is getting like 5-star reviews on Sephora. It's the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Gel Tint. And as beautiful as this is initially, this does not wear well. I can make this look good initially, but the wear for me, I just felt like it grips, and the glide of this, because it has that gripping technology in it, it just didn't have what I'm personally looking for. I need more of a glide. I guess this kind of gripping formula just doesn't agree with my skin. So this was definitely a pass for me, but since so many people are loving it, I would recommend a sample. I just wouldn't run out and get this because it just didn't wear as I would come to expect with a foundation that's launched these days. For skincare, I got this in the mail and I thought it was so cool. It's from Garnier. It's a hyaluronic acid, but with self-tan serum in it. So right now I don't have it on, but when I have used this, it's been really nice because I can just mix this in with my moisturizer and kind of custom it with how many drops I put in with my moisturizer. And because it's mixed in with my moisturizer, I find I get a more even facial tan, and this hasn't broken me out because sometimes when I use my facial spray tan, my hairline looks atrocious, and I can go back in tutorials and show you what I'm talking about. However, I'm not going to call myself out like that. This just blends in so much better because I added in with moisturizer. So I love this, and it has that additional hyaluronic acid in it. So if you're looking for self-tan for your face, this just mixes in with your moisturizer. So I feel like this is less prone to breaking me out because of that. So I've been really enjoying this, and you don't need a lot to get color on the skin. Then before makeup, I've been loving this. I finally got my hands on it. It's from Dr. Althea. It's the 345 Relief Cream. And this I've been trying to get from Stylovana for some time. And this formula just blends in. Like all Korean skincare, the blend is incredible. It feels nourishing. It wears beautifully underneath makeup, and it's the perfect amount of hydration for me. It feels like relief on the skin. It's just such a beautiful cream. The texture, everything about it is stunning. I will have this link below, but you can get it from Stylevana, and you can use my code ShopCheryl to save even more money on your Stylevana orders. So that is from there. And also I have one more product, which I've mentioned in a favorites before, but I wanted to mention it again because I neglected to talk about this one feature of this, which is like a selling feature for this. So I was too excited to share, but this is the Riedel Shot Lifting Eye Cream. And the beautiful thing about this packaging is that I can't show you right now because it actually has to touch my skin. I don't know if you can hear it. Hold on. You put your fingers on this section of the eye cream and then apply it to the under eye. It actually vibrates. It activates vibration in the packaging for applying this underneath the eye. So not only is the eye cream beautiful, but the whole application of this is so amazing. It feels so nice. It's been one of my go-to eye creams as of lately, so I just wanted to give it another little shout out because I neglected to mention that, and it's one of my favorite parts of the eye cream. Definitely check it out, and remember to hold it down here because it activates the vibration and the whole application of this. So love that. Korean skincare is affordable, effective, and just so above anything else that I've tried. That's why I love it so much. My skin eats it up, and just so good if you have sensitive skin like me. I just love my Korean skincare. I just can't get enough. And then we're moving on to hair. We have two products here. I recently got this. You'll see it in a haul. It's the Briogeo Scalp Revival Rosemary Pre-Wash Oil. And I've been putting this in my hair on hair wash days, on my scalp, obviously, and just letting this sit in until I wash my hair. So you can actually use this one overnight. Some rosemary oils, they don't recommend leaving it on overnight because that's too much. This one you can. It's already diluted with all the other things in this. So I feel like it's nice and gentle. It's not too harsh on my scalp. It's nice and lightweight and just the perfect amount. You don't need a ton. It's just some drops all over your scalp. Massage that in, give yourself a nice little scalp massage, and this has just been my go-to quick, easy oil for the scalp on hair wash days, and I love the packaging. It's so easy to apply. It's just the perfect little oil for the scalp. I do have one that I created myself, but I feel like I need to kind of fiddle around with my concoction that I've made. This I personally like more. I think I just need to make my hair oil a little bit more lightweight for my needs. And then I also discovered this product because I've been on a repairing my hair journey, and I found this because of TikTok. It's from Redken, and this has no protein in it. It's the Acidic Bonding Concentrate Leave-In Treatment. They have a whole system, but I only got the leave-in treatment, and this is so good for softening my hair, for repairing the damage, and it has a 5% bonding care complex. It's citric acid in this, but this is hyped for a reason, and it smells incredible. On the days that I get to use this, I'm so excited because I just smell so good and it makes my hair look so shiny and healthy and repaired. So this is another product that I've added into my repairing hair journey, and I highly recommend this. I'm trying to compare this to K18, but they kind of give me similar vibes, but K18 maybe does it a little bit better than this, but it's still a great option and the smell is divine. So love that. Recently I got a package in the mail, and it was so funny because it was from a subscriber who works for this company now, who won a Lorac palette back in the day when I did a giveaway, and now she's working for this company. They have Inspired by Fragrances of Sol de Janeiro, and they knocked it out of the park. They have this one that smells like the original one. That is Summer Fling. It's coconut, caramel, pistachio, and jasmine. It's so good, and they're very affordable. You can get them on their website, which I'll have linked below, or you can get these products at Walmart, which is incredible. And then this. Oh, I want to try more. You can see the vibes they're going for. This is a hair and body fragrance mist. It has ripe plum, sugared orchid, and vanilla. I'm throwing this in my beach bag. This is so good. These are the kind of scents that I just love for the season coming up. And because of their price point, I just highly recommend checking them out. They killed it with their inspired fragrances. They're so good if you love a Sol de Janeiro type fragrance. Books and games, my favorite. This counts as a book and a game. It is Myrtle Volume 1, and again, randomly came up on my TikTok, and I'm almost done this book. These puzzles you solve using logic, skill, and the power of deduction, and they have different levels. I'm at the impossible level right now, which isn't impossible, it just takes longer to do. I think this was popular online before, but I never got into it. Myrtle, I keep mixing up with Wordle, and yeah, it was just like an online daily thing you could do. But they do have books, and this is volume 1. I'm looking to get volume 2. That was gonna be a little birthday gift to myself because I love these puzzles so much. I bring this along with me when I go to my kids' activities, and I just want something to do. I love a good game, but it also has a storyline that goes along with it. So you're reading along, and then you look at the back and see what the solution was if you got it right, and then you can continue on with the stories. I just love that I'm a part of this murder mystery sort of thing while also doing an activity, a game. It's the best of both worlds. It's a book and it's a game. It doesn't get better to me than this. If you've not checked out Myrtle, this is volume 1. They have many volumes, but I'm going to be on volume 2 soon, so definitely catch up and play along with me. It's so fun. And then this game I thought my son would really like. It's the Micro Macro Crime City All In. And I don't think this is the first one, but it doesn't matter. They have a bunch of different ones, I think 4, and then you can like combine them all together for a gigantic map. But this folds out into this big map, which is like a Where's Waldo, and you have all these different kind of crimes that you're trying to solve, different things along the way. It's so cool. It all comes together. My son loves this, and this is one of the first games that my husband actually said he enjoyed playing, because I'm the gamer here and I just want everyone else to play games, but they both love this, and it's just so fun for a family game, just something quick and fun to do. It's not competitive. It's nice to have a game where you collaborate with people and you're working together as opposed to against, because if you get really competitive like I do, you need kind of a break from that, and this is just nice to just play as a family or just with your friends, whoever. Alex was playing this with his friends. If you liked Where's Waldo as a kid, you'd absolutely love this game. The last game I actually don't have on hand because my friend brought it over. It's called Forest Shuffle. We only got to play through once, but I'm dying to play again because we only just got into the strategy of it all. You have trees and you're kind of building your habitat around these trees you have, and the more things you get, the more points you get, and you just combine certain things to get more points. And it's a whole strategy based game based on the cards you select, and you can really go a number of different ways with the game, but it was so fun and I'm eager to play it again, but I don't have it on hand to show you, but it looks like this. Next games night, which we've been doing almost every weekend now, I want to play that game. That's going to be my request because we've been playing Wingspan so much, which I mentioned last month, but now I want an expansion for that because I love it. They love it too, so that's been a go-to. And now we're incorporating Forest Shuffle into game night. So that was really fun and highly recommend if you're looking for a new game, kind of like Wingspan in a way. Not as complex. Forest Shuffle is less intimidating to get into, so definitely a little warm-up to Wingspan, but both are amazing. So that is everything for my March favorites. Thank you so much for watching, for hanging out with me today on my birthday. I love you guys so, so much. And if this is your first video, or if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. And hopefully I'm not sick.